She keeps a Moet Chandon in a pretty cabinet. Let them eat cake, she says, just like Marie Antoinette. Building a remedy for Khrushchev and Kennedy. At any time, an invitation you can't decline. Caviar and cigarettes, well versed in etiquette, extraordinarily nice. She's a killer queen, gunpowder gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind. Recommended at the price, insatiable and appetite. Wanna try? To avoid complications, she never kept the same address. In conversation, she spoke just like a baroness. Middleman from China went down to Geisha Minor. Then again, incidentally, knew that way. Perfume came naturally from Paris. Because she couldn't care less, fastidious and precise. She's a killer queen, gunpowder gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind. Drop of a hat, she's as willing as playful as a pussycat. Momentarily out of action, temporarily out of gas. You're absolutely dry. She's out to get you. She's a killer queen, gunpowder gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind. Recommended at the price, insatiable and appetite. Wanna try? Each morning I get out my dial, can barely stand on my feet. Take a look at yourself in the mirror and cry. Lord, what you did to me here. I have spent all my years in believing you, but I just can't get no relief. Lord, somebody, ooh, somebody, can anybody find me? Somebody to love. I work every day of my life. I work till I ache my bones. At the end of the day, I take home my heart on me. Oh, tired out, my knees last right away till the tears run down from my eyes. Oh, somebody, ooh, somebody, can anybody find me? Somebody to love. He works every day. I tried, but everybody wants to put me down. They say I'm gone crazy. keep losing, I'm alright. He's alright, he's alright. Yeah, yeah. I just gotta get out of this prison cell. Someday I'm gonna be free. Find me somebody to love. 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 Find me somebody to love.